I brushed my daughter's friend's extremely matted hair out so she could avoid a drastic cut. Now, her stepmother wants to sue me. My daughter has a friend, Andrea, who has been going through some health issues that I don't want to put here. Andrea's mom passed away when she was little, so it's just her and her dad. Since he has started dating his girlfriend, we'll call her Carla, Andrea's needs have been pushed to the side a little and he's just not noticed that Andrea has been struggling. She's doing better now after getting the help she needed. However, Andrea's hair has been extremely matted as it had not been brushed for months. Andrea had been hiding her hair under hats and hoods at home and trying to disguise it at school in buns. She stayed over at the weekend, and I only found out about her hair when they came downstairs after getting a comb stuck in Andrea's hair and trying to fix it. I comforted Andrea, as she was ashamed of her hair and had hoped that she and my daughter could fix it. My daughter convinced her to tell me about it as she had been scared to say anything to anyone as she thought she would be judged as her dad's girlfriend had made comments about her appearance when she was going through her health issues. When Andrea was going through her issues, I made it clear to her and my daughter that our home was a judgment-free zone, and if she ever wanted to come to me or my husband for help, then she would get it. Andrea then asked for help detangling her hair, so that's what I did. We put on some films and worked on detangling Andrea's hair. It took hours, but it was doable. When Andrea went home on Sunday, her hair was completely detangled and neatly braided into 2 Dutch braids. She was happy and thanked me for helping with her hair. Then, on Monday, I got an angry phone call from Carla because she was meant to be taking Andrea to get her hair cut due to how matted her hair was. Carla and A's dad noticed how bad it was, and Carla told me she would get it sorted. Carla is mad because the salon would charge her a cancellation fee for canceling the day of the appointment. Carla wants me to pay her back for the cancellation fee, as it's my fault for fixing A's hair when they were going to get it cut out. I told her that I wouldn't be paying it. I just did the right thing by Andrea instead of going to the extreme option straight away. Carla then said that Andrea was no longer allowed to be friends with my daughter and they would sue me for the cancellation fee. It was £60, half the cost of the cut. My daughter told me that Andrea knew about Carla wanting to cut her hair and Andrea didn't want the hair cut, so she went to my daughter for help. Andrea, like my own daughters, has long hair, so cutting the matted hair out would have meant her losing well over half of the length of her hair. Update: her dad isn't neglecting Andrea. He knows he hasn't been the best dad to Andrea and is trying to be better when it comes to her. Since Andrea's health issues, he has been seeking help. I won't report a man I can see is trying to get better as a parent. Andrea's dad, I'll call him Jay, came around earlier as he wanted to talk to me. Andrea and Carla had gotten into a shouting match yesterday because of the cancelled appointment. Carla had told Andrea that she wasn't allowed to see my daughter anymore until I paid the money I owed. This was news to Jay, and Andrea told Carla that she would continue seeing her friend. Andrea also told Carla that she hated her and that if anyone were going to replace her mom, it would be me because I care about Andrea, not just her appearance. Jay wanted to know what had happened with Andrea and why I owed Carla money. I explained it all to Jay, and he was horrified to learn that Carla would cut A's hair short instead of helping her. He had been under the impression that the appointment had been to get her hair detangled and wouldn't have consented to Andrea getting a big chop. He hadn't realized how focused Carla had become on A's appearance with her hair. He told me that he wouldn't stop Andrea from coming around as he knows how important my family is to her. When her mom died, and he fell apart, we provided the stability they both needed. I told Jay that Andrea is always welcome here and knows it, but she needs her dad. She needs him to be there for her and to support her through whatever she is going through. Having her dad will mean more to her than having me there. Jay agreed with this, and he knows he's not been the dad she needs and will try to be better for her. He asked if I could recommend a family therapist who could help them, and I gave him a few names. Since Andrea started going through her issues, Jay has stepped up. He's not the same dad that he was when they started, but he does still have a way to go to be dad of the year. Since speaking with Jay, I've had angry texts from Carla, and I'm furious that I went behind her back and talked to Jay when she was dealing with the issue. In the string of angry texts she sent me, she said horrible things about me, and my daughter. I'm not engaging with her anymore. She's a walking red flag. I screenshotted them before blocking Carla and sent them to Jay's work phone. My daughter has been messaging Andrea to make sure she is okay, and she will stay over the weekend as she doesn't want to be at home when Carla collects her stuff. I don't know what is happening with that relationship, nor do I want to know, but it sounds like Jay is finally putting Andrea first.